Free Junior in Jerez. So we've got 10 riders with us. We got Jack Berman and of City unfortunately missing today, but yeah, it's currently got
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got Matthias currently going through Sector 4 now, looking to take pole position. I can't remember the championship standings, but he's got a very nice lead. Perhaps maybe next week, if he's lucky enough, could be the first. I think if he still maintains that kind of gap, he will have a small chance of taking the championship in the next round, as Matthias sets a 34 flat, so not a bad banker lap. So just try and find Saya. Saya's still on the 1.2 seconds down. I don't know who's next, but on Shop, I sent Celtic's next one along. And I think I was working at the background there, going out the last corner, backing out. Shop goes third, and Jeremy now going out the final corner. He crossed the line and goes third, and then we got VTR, who's just coming out turn 9, sorry, turn 10. And now coming up to the final corner. Where will VTR go? He goes in second place, only a 10th of Matthias, so good start for him. Lorenzo goes 5th, but obviously that's irrelevant. And he loses the front into turn 1. No, Lorenzo might be using a strategy here of just working on race pace. Well, that's what I would do anyway. Because qualifying's irrelevant, so what's the point in working on qualifying pace?
So, yep, crossing the line now. Will he improve his lap? No, he only loses it.
Lost it on the last sector.
Last. Jerry on 2 greys, so it looks like he isn't going to improve, but he can still. Oh, Matthias falls out in front of him. And he's not gone away from the ghosting. Oh, now he has, okay.
He's gone just ran completely. He's gone on where the long lap would be. And Lorenzo's on another crash. As Joey across the line to not improve his lap time. And his teammate Wigan now going through the double rights of turn 9 and 10. Going down the straight. He's made a bit of a mistake there, taking a bit of a... Just not taking the right line as he hits the curb and goes down at turn 12. His bike starts to do somersaults.
Both KTM riders are going around with each other there now. Ooh, Matthias pulls out on that.
Yeah, after Shub. Going through turn 11. As he's going on the green. And yeah, he backs out the lap.
Nice job.
Where is Joey? Joey just in for the shell text, so... Oh, yeah, so it's just these two now who would serve his head on track.
Chad run out of fuel. And then he's just restarting the lap.
And now into the double rides as Joey loses the front. Just saw that going there, just he tipped it and the front said no. The Sheltex now, who is, I believe, running a Rossi helmet, so I think that's different from last week, is now through the 4th sector.
Big test for limits here. Yep, stays in them.
Lorenzo also on a lap.
Oh, the rear stepping out then, it looked like.
Probably shifting that a bit too quickly and the rear locking up. Celtics now down the straight, he's looking to improve. And he does jump to 5th.
Lorenzo, where's Lorenzo? Where are you?
Into the final corner.
Lorenzo, bit wide, but he'll get a nice drive out that corner now. Out the Lorenzo corner, and he comes across the line. Will he improve? He does, move into 5th in front of Schultz. Chubb coming into Pedro's corner now, turn 6. Chubb once again on a personal best sector. After the validation on the last lap, we're hoping to improve furthermore. As his teammate now looks to be setting a lap. Ooh, Matthias warning. As me now is... Oh, me on the green, Nelson.
So you're not able to do a lap yet.
Me's not pulling out the lap.
Oh,
Didn't pull
and
out.
he's gone third.
He's gone 3rd. Should have pulled out of it.
VTR for red sector 3.
Oh, BTR.
So here comes Wigan now. Down the straight. Where will he go? He jumps into 3rd place. As Lorenzo now goes through sector 3. And the rear tyre is orange as he goes onto the green there. This whole warning thing would be a bit simpler if we had strict what was it, track limits and stuff, but it's where we work things. Lorenzo goes 4th. And Saya now goes into the final corner.
There'll definitely be a track limits thing pop up now for people on the next game. There has to be. Or there'll be some way of you do it, or you have a certain amount of warnings you give somebody before you actually gives them that track limits thing. We'll find out very soon. It'd be cool if you can just give someone it.
Yeah. Saya doesn't seem to have the same pace he's shown the last couple of weeks, so searching for some pace here. Here comes Sheltex going across the line now. Improving, but not enough.
Okay, so me is on an improved lap here, so if he does stay in limits, my best guess is he's going to allow whatever lap he does and wherever it will put him, Nelson. Maybe? Yeah. Is that what you're going to do? I'm not 100% sure. Ooh. Very close to limits there was me, but he's coming through the same section where he exceeded limits last time. I'm not too sure. Oh, he's gone again. Yeah.
Chubb now down the straight. Not using the slipstream of Wigan in front of him.
He's not pulling out of that.
And
he should be
AC goes 7th.
Pulling out.
As he goes straight into the barrier.
Yeah, he's not improved anyway, so but he should be pulling out that lap if he sees that warning.
And Saya now going around the final 3 corners, taking it very fast. Maybe this could be an improvement into the final corner.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be able to take as much entry speed as probably liked, but that's something to work on throughout the last 5 minutes. And across the line, and it's an improvement by 10th, but still not enough to jump any places. Sheltex and Joey seem to be quite close to each other on track for this qualifying session, with Joey being a couple of, well, probably like 3 seconds in front of Joey. 3 seconds. Oh no, Joey's lost the rear! Well, he's lost the front and rear.
Sorry.
That was
lost front and rear, both.
That was both.
In turn 6.
Red sector 3.
Oh.
Through nicely through turn 11, and probably not got the greatest of exits though.
Oh no!
He absolutely kicking himself at this point.
Boom!
And Sheltex now get a nice run out turn 11, and now through turn 12, nicely done. AC Slayer is at a fall somewhere on the track. Sheltex getting a very nice line around Lorenzo corner as I lagged on my screen, and across the line for Sheltex, and he remains in 9th. Lorenzo Now, round turn 8. And into turns 9 and 10. Oh, Chubb's on a lap. As Me's had a fall.
Yeah, he is.
Chubb improving still, but hopefully this can be a bit...
Ooh, that was just inside limits, and he keeps it in as well, nice.
And into the final corner.
Looks like it's going to be an improvement. Chubb had his best result of the season last week at Thomas, coming 4th position. So
by 2
didn't
tenths
quite see the Lorenzo go through that sector there, but...
And he jumps onto the front row of the grid, and Sire now improving in the first 2 sectors. I mean, his last lap was, he'd have 3 grey sectors, so you'd expect him to be able to improve.
Yep, Sire is on fresh rubber this lap, so maybe that grey set the lap. I didn't quite look at his tyres, but he might have been on old tyres there. But he is on a fresh set of softs now, it looks like. As Sire goes on the green. And he is not pulling out of the lap. Once again, another rider not...
Doesn't improve in position anyway.
He doesn't improve, yeah, but he... yeah.
So me now going round turn 8 into the double right. Me, the master of so far, getting pretty much 6th place in every single race. Apart from a couple, but if he finishes a race, it's most likely he's got an average of 6th as VTR gets in his way.
And he's gone on the green. And he's on again.
And on the grass as well. And Sheltex is also going round the final sectors now as Wiggins had a fall somewhere. Me improves, but not in position.
Joey.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Joey's fine.
And Sheltex across the line, can he jump any positions? Yeah, he jumps Joey into 8th place. Matthias with a red sector too, so just keep an eye on that for now. As Joey crosses the line and jumps into 7th place. So Matthias with fresh rubber in. Let's see how he can do his AC Slayer has had a crash. So Matthias now red sector 3 as well. Looks like he's going to be doing another 33 on the rim, on the edge of the curb there. Round turn 11, nicely done.
And again, nice, beautiful.
Hear a bike there. Don't know what bike that was, but I heard a bike going to start their final lap of the session. Hopefully, unless they do a restart. And Matthias now down the straight. Where will he go? He improves by a 10th and 5 thousandths. As Sire now nicely through turn 12 and into the final corner, braking quite early there.
I'll watch Chubb as he comes through turn 7 now.
So Sire's still not figured out turn 13, and he's lost time in the last sector, so he wasn't able to do it as well. And he's blown turn 1, and that is going to be his qualifying session over.
Chubb now coming into the final sector on a personal best. He's kept it within track limits. Have a quick look at Chubb. Everything good. Chubb keeping it really neat.
As Joey's crashed, and Joey's session is over, but he's not going to qualify, and he's going to start from last anyway. So Chubb now coming down the straight. Where will he be able to improve on his lap time? He does by half a second. Lorenzo and Wigan are the only... Well, there's still a couple of people going round, but here comes Lorenzo. He improved by 0.2 of a second. Wigan will most likely start on the front row. Unless Sheltex has anything to say about that. But he's going to improve by 0.8 to do so. Wigan crossline does not improve.
He should anyway if Sheltex doesn't improve by a monumental amount of time. Because of Lorenzo's penalty. And also Joey's penalty as well. So AC, Sheltex and Chubb will all be bumped up.
VTR at the moment
position.
and is going to lose that last lap.
Well, AC, Schultz and Charbobby jumped up a couple of positions, which is the two riders that have got the penalties in front of them are both going to be at the back, so I'll always be happy about a couple of places, a bit of a jump up.
Me goes into the final corner as well as Matthias, so he's going to be I think these are the final two guys to end the session.
Yeah.
Me cross the line now. He jumps into 4th place. Matthias doesn't improve, but he's on pole anyway.
As we just wait for Nelson to approve the results now and put the riders that have their penalties to the back of the grid, and we will confirm them, and you have your grid for the Circuit de Jerez Angonietto of VollGazzRacing. At Jerez you have Matthias once again on pole.
Oh no! It's like that was little straight.
White.
Did the Wi-Fi just have a bit of a mess there?
It just said I'd lost connection to the server. My Wi-Fi is fine. It's just...
Well,
apologies for the
right
cutout
now.
there, everybody. Trying back.
I think for this race, I don't think the rear tyre is going to be at all a factor, because I expect everyone to use a hard rear. If anyone uses anything else, I admire them for the risk, but I feel like their tyres are going to be too hot and not be able to perform. With the front tyre though, I feel like that could be a little bit of a difference depending on which one you'd go for. In my preference, I'd go with a medium or a hard, depending on which one can perform at the best rate. And do you go with the stability of the hard but risk the heat, or do you go with the medium, which will be less stable, has more grip, and will be a higher temperature? Then the soft you can go with, but there's the big risk of it being too soft, just being too soft in general and overheating. So, and as we say, if you're a hard rider who's very hard on the front, the soft tyre is probably just a no-go. But I mean, obviously, it's you can still make it work, but it's safer to go with, say, a medium. But we'll have to see. Yeah. You never know, they might be making small adjustments, might be choosing tyres, or they might have just gone toilet or something. You never know, we'll be chatting to someone, you never know with these things. I'll go, I've got my faith in VTR. He had a great pace last week, and the wet weather really screwed him over, so let's hope he can pull something out the bag today. And it's go in Spain, and Matthias has got the launch, but me also with a great launch as we go into turn 1. Matthias with the whole shot into oh no, Joey's gone down. He's taken a monster with him. He's taking his teammate with him, as well as AC Slayer on the Patronus. As Sai goes round the outside of me at turn 2, which turns to the inside for turn 3, but unable to do so. And Matthias is out in front with already a half a second lead. As, oh no, Sai! Oh no! Oh my god, the bike, Sai's bike. Oh my, so that is 5 of the riders already down in sector 1. That is absolute drama. Sai and Mia just, not Mia, because, well, Scotty's on it, not Mia. I wish Mia was here, but me sort of merging lines there at turn 4 and collided. So now you got Matthias, VTR and Lorenzo from last on the grid is in 3rd place. And now Matthias looks to do a Quattararo from last year and, well, not let any of them see him ever again. But Lorenzo looking to try and stay with VTR at the moment. Shorttek's running a bit hot through turn 9, sorry. Whoa, Joey had a little look at AC Slayer there through turn 11, thankfully didn't go for it. As they all go through the final corner, Shelltech takes a very tight line, everyone else, someone there, Chubb taking a very wide line. So Matthias out in front, VTR in 2nd. VTR makes a mistake there through turn 1, it's a little bit hot. Now it gives Lorenzo to pull up alongside, up the inside into turn 2, yes, no. Well, you got AC Slayer and Joey, so we've got a pack of 3 here for 6th place. So these 3 all collided at turn 1. Don't really know who was at fault for it, but one bike fell and it was Skittles after that.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hopefully everything's good. The turn 1 incident, I saw AC Slayer lost the front and it just collected Joey with him.
Right,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, AC Slayer's made a massive mistake there through turns 6, running quite wide on the exit there, nearly onto the gravel. As they are starting to approach Chubb for 5th place. Chubb just staying out of all chaos. And ended up in the top 5. As we're all going single. Oh no, AC Slayer's made a massive mistake there through turn 9, turned way too early. And that has allowed Joey to sneak up the inside and go into 6th position. We've also got Cyan now joining the battle for 6th, which could possibly turn into a battle for 5th as well. As now going to the final corner. Matthias fastest lap with a 1:34.7. Into turn 1 they'll fail. And Chubb a bit hot into turn 1 as well. AC was as well, so some people just not getting turn 1 right as Wigan looks to go up the inside of AC, and they've both gone down. That is going to be something to look over.
Who was at fault at that one?
It was a weird one, so Wigan went up the inside, I don't think AC saw him coming.
I'll watch it on the stream, I just saw it.
So, Lorenzo staying with VTR as they go through turn 6. But, Lorenzo's got
at fault there. That's not a thing, that was AC was just tipping in and Wigan went for a lunge. That was so far back.
Lorenzo's rear tyre is orange, so that tells me Lorenzo's gone with possibly a medium tyre, which I respect the boldness of that strategy. I really respect that. He probably didn't expect to be in 3rd place at the end of the first sector, so admire him for his courage as he goes nearly onto the gravel there. But I feel like that might come to bite his hopes of a better place on the podium at the end of this race. As Sheltek's doing well in 4th place, but he's got Joey to contend with now as he goes round the final corner. But with 10 laps to go now, Matthias out with a 3-second lead, a second a lap. So Matthias looking to smoke the field. As I think from the tyres, he's gone with hard front, hard rear, so he's probably gone with the safest option possible. Oh, from the graphic there, it looks like Lorenzo and VTR are very close together. I didn't quite see what happened there, but from Nelson's reaction, I take a guess that Lorenzo went for some kind of look and almost paid off.
Oh.
Ah, okay. Oh, here goes Lorenzo, outbreaks VTR into turn 6, but VTR had enough of a gap from the power of the Honda down the straight to keep Lorenzo at bay for now as he runs on the curb, and Lorenzo possibly looking to turn 8, but no, maybe I'd probably guess Lorenzo's going to try and set VTR up for turn 9. Oh, he hits the back of VTR. As now it's Wiggins gone down again, and Lorenzo goes up the inside at turn 10, and he's through on VTR. Can VTR fight back? VTR I haven't heard him in quite a while.
My connection seems to be pretty bad at the moment. The bikes are flying all over the shop. They were fine the past few races, but they're just playing up a little bit right now, so I don't know whether to just call it a day, because it's really hard to commentate on, because sometimes you see a bike fly, so it's hard to kind of gauge what is going on my screen, so and for the rest of you guys on Jack's stream, so it's very difficult for me to kind of implement something in, because I can't exactly see what's going on 100% of the time.
Yeah. So it's just me and Chubb. Me going round the outside of Chubb at turn 2, and he's made it work as the two make contact. And VTR now firing up the inside of Lorenzo with the turn 5, and they've both gone down. Unbelievable! Oh my God! And Sheltex, he's gonna say thank you very much for that as he jumps into second place, making a KTM 1-2, and Joey now goes into third place, but Lorenzo's gonna fight back, outbrake, and through turn 6 and forces Joey wide, and now Sire jumps into 4th place. Unbelievable! And Sire undercuts Joey there through turn 7. Absolutely lovely move there. Yeah, this one crash between two riders has hotted things right up. And we got to remember Joey is in 7th, but we got to remember that Lorenzo's tyres are, well, Lorenzo's right side of the tyre is red hot. So, and AC stays gone down again, and Lorenzo there just going on the grass there, but Lorenzo's tyres, I think he's gone for medium. It's Joey now looking up the inside of Sire into the final corner. We saw from qualifying that Sire was a bit weak into the final corner, so Joey will be looking to probably make a move there, but Lorenzo's tyres, I think he's gone with the medium, and with this crash now, Lorenzo might be at a disadvantage come to the end of the race as his rear tyre is starting to overheat. But you got Matthias. Matthias has got a 12-second lead, and we're not even halfway through, so Matthias is going to be laughing at this point if he just sees the sector. So as Lorenzo goes up the inside into turn 3, and then we're into turn 4. No. Thankfully, thinks better of it. Oh my God! Oh no, Lorenzo's maybe into turn 5. No. We've seen a KTM do this before. Have about 4 or 5 riders behind and defend P2 for its life while Matthias clears off. He stood out at Assen. That was in the wet, and now it's with JP on board the bike, not Sheltex. As Sire now goes round. No, wait, oh no, I've had a bit of lag on my screen. Lorenzo's down, and Sire's gone down as well. There was a bit of lag there on my screen. I don't really quite know what happened. VTR's back into 3rd place. I don't really know what happened there, but Lorenzo and Sire have gone down anyway. That's all we really know. But Sheltex in 2nd, and sort of deja vu here. Just a KTM in 2nd place and letting all the guys behind him just fall, not having to do much. So VTR now possibly going to get a penalty after the race with the crash with Lorenzo, but we'll have to see. But Matthias, where's Matthias? Matthias is starting lap 7 now. This is complete domination. So round, yeah. So down the straight now. Well, VTR looking to go up the inside of Sheltex, maybe into turn 2. As Sheltex runs it quite deep, VTR now on this change of direction, goes round the outside at turn 3 and makes the move stick as Chubb has crashed somewhere, God knows where, but he's crashed. And you got me and Joey as well in the background there, fighting for P4. As me is in front of Joey. I can't remember who was in front of who, but me's in front of Joey now, looking to try and force his way through on me as they go down into turn 6. And Joey outbreaks me, but he's going to run hot, as well as Sheltex running hot as well, and me is now in 4th place and is on the heels of Sheltex and VTR, starting to pull a little bit of a gap now to escape and try and maintain 2nd place. But also we've got Sire. Sire's still there, so Sire and Lorenzo, even despite their small crashes at turn 6, they will be they're still there, so they can still fight for the podium. This is got, oh my god, AC Slayer's come down. So for Wigan, AC and Chubb, this is a race to forget. Despite the fact Wiggins had 2 crashes, he's only 3 seconds off this group, so quite unbelievable stuff. As AC Slayer's crashed again. As me runs quite wide through the last corner. And Sheltex now, he's dropped 2nd to VTR, so VTR pulling the pin and is trying to escape this pack as quickly as possible. Me hits the back of Sheltex, forces Sheltex wide, and me has made his way through. That was a bit of a bad move, that, to be honest. Wait for me, chooses to do this on the straight, and not now. He's choosing to do it. No, he's not. Oh, okay. So me, let's see what me does. Joey's gone down. What? As me lets Sheltex through, but Sire now. Oh, but no! Don't tell me Sire stayed on. Thank God. Me just out. I think obviously me will be a bit slower down that straight at that point, so we could brake later. But I think Sire, with the added slipstream, probably braked earlier, and it's caught me off guard quite a bit there. So I'm just been a victim there of just miscommunication between, well, misunderstanding of where Sire's going to brake. But thank God for Sire, he hasn't gone down. But Sheltex, after all of that, I mean, Joey went down for some reason. Don't know why, probably maybe contact or something. But Sheltex is still 3rd. Yep. So around the final corner they go with Matthias already on lap 9. He's already he's about to enter sector 2. This is just absolute smoke by Matthias right now. Lorenzo in 5th. So Lorenzo, if he doesn't let his rear tyre affect him too much, Lorenzo could still fight for this podium. And Sheltex now holding on for dear life to this 3rd place. Sire has had a good run of form in the past couple of races, showing his potential at Silverstone, winning down in style. As they brake hard now into turn 6. Sheltex running a little bit wide, and Sire taking a bit more tighter line, getting the bike sat up a lot earlier, and is on the back of Sheltex's rear tyre. Sire's got a bit more temperature in the front, so that probably tells me Sheltex gone with the hard, Sire's probably gone with the medium. So just these little things could change so much. If Sheltex makes a mistake through turn 10, can Sire make a move into turn 11? Sire looks and he's not able to do so. No way to turn 12. No way. Oh, he thought about it. And as you can see there, Sire just lost a lot of time into it, and Matthias, it's another fastest lap. Oh, Wiggins gone down! He was quite close to Lorenzo. I don't even know what these crashes are anymore. This race is full of crashes. I don't know whether it's the temperature or what, but many people are crashing. His AC's crashed again. For consistency wise, this race is not very good for a lot of riders. Unless your name's Matthias, who believes apart from, yeah, VTR. And Joey's gone down. What? Yeah. 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 Saya now in the slipstream of Sheltex. Can he outbrake him into turn 6 as Sheltex loses the rear side, looks to go up the inside. Sheltex keeps the bike lent over and does not let Saya through at all. And now we got Lorenzo. Lorenzo's now coming under pressure from me. Me in his usual 6th place, looking to get better than 6th place. Is Saya going to start to move into turn 9? He's forced his way through, and wow, very bold move and very nicely done by Saya there. And now Saya looks to make the quick dash as we're already on the 11th lap of 13, so 3 laps to go of this race. As Lorenzo now looks to possibly get a move done by me now, so he's holding him off right there. Saya, he's not let Sheltex through on the last corner, and Saya looks to bring home 3rd place. As Lorenzo now defends from me, and me goes round the outside Lorenzo and takes him at turn 1. Oh, and the on-weight contact. Luckily, me doesn't crash. Lorenzo goes up the inside of me into turn 2, forcing round the edge of the track. Oh my god. Yeah. Absolute scenes here. Just the amount of aggression from all these riders right now. Unbelievable. Lorenzo not giving up his position currently. Well, I guess that's one way to give the position, as he's dropped to 6th, and now looks to fight back. No, but Lorenzo's rear tyre is brick red, so I think his strategy of going with a medium tyre has absolutely failed here, or maybe it might even be a soft for all we know. But whatever tyres he's gone for, it's not worked at all. His tyres lost all grip, and his tyres overheating. So, I mean, what's his? I don't know whether he saw the race. Oh my god, me attacking Sheltex round the outside. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know whether like Lorenzo is using real life because they used a soft last year, but Lorenzo just he's got the strategy all wrong here. And so Sheltex is now coming under pressure from Lorenzo. Sheltex just seems to not have quite the pace here. As Lorenzo now up the inside into turn 2, can he make a better job of what he did to me last time round? Oh! Oh my god! Oh. Well, Lorenzo, no, he's gone on the grass! And Wigan now looks to try and nab the top 5. But Sears now, he's already in turn 8. And now to turn 9. 20-second gap Matthias has got. He's... Yeah. Consistent. He's just been banging those 34s constantly. He's hit every nail. And Joey now is putting Lorenzo under some pressure. As Joey's made the move on Lorenzo through turn 6, and Joey's on the gravel now. So Lorenzo has just dropped back like a stone, not helping with his crashes as well. As Matthias starts the final lap of this race, just absolute smoke. There's no other word for it really. As Wigan looks to make a move. No way he's going to make. No, I thought he was going to make a move on Sheltex for turn 12, which is possible, but it's very, very, very difficult. I don't know how many of these guys are going to finish. You know, I think maybe just the top 6 are going to finish. Joey might just about finish. So Matthias now goes into turn 6 for the final time. He's perfected this race. He got pole, he got the whole shot, and no one has seen him since. He's done what all the greats have done at Jerez before, when they've done their clear rush. I think of Lorenzo, Rossi, Fabio. It's a very Jerez win. Yeah, Mark's done this before. I don't quite think from pole, but or like pole and then whole shot, but He's done a clear off job at Jerez for sure. As Matthias now goes round turn 12 and into the final corner, and Matthias, yeah, just smoke. Yeah. So VTR now round the final sectors. The bike's all over the place, but VTR will be getting his best result of the season. Maybe quite what he could not, maybe not quite he could have achieved last weekend at Termas, but VTR will be happy. He's back on the podium for the first time since the first round, I believe. Saya will bring home third place as Me's gone down the final corner. Oh, he lost it. He thought he ran out of fuel. Oh my god, and Sheltex holds on to fourth from Wigan. Me will be absolutely kicking himself. And Joey didn't even finish. I don't believe it. I don't even know. Oh my god. Just unbelievable, really. Just only 5 finishes, but just inconsistencies throughout the board, really. Just many crashes, loads of mistakes. Seems like this track is. I feel like in terms of perspective, this track's like the. It feels like it's the fastest, so maybe that might have caught some of them off guard. While this track's so narrow and tight that it's just a very difficult track. So. Yeah. Yeah, so VTR.
Hello.
So it's your first podium in quite a while. You got a great start. You were fine with Lorenzo for the first half of that race. Then you had a crash at turn 5. Really caught a little bit of it. And then as soon as that happened, you all respawned. And then out of nowhere, you had Joey, you had Saya, you had me as well. You had all of them just come out of nowhere really, and it all swarmed you. And it all became like and Sheltex became a massive battle for second place, and then you finally got past Sheltex, and then you cleared off, managed to bring home second. So how was it?
It was good. It was hard because the start of the race, I knew I had good pace, and after making the collision with Lorenzo, I tried to go down the side, and it was just a racing incident where we just made contact with each other and merging lines, and then I came off, and then I was behind the group, and then Lorenzo got taken out by Sire, or it was the other way round, and then that promoted me up in the Moto Fleet, Joey and Sheltex, and then I just went away, and I managed to stay consistent and get second place, which is my best result of the season.
Yeah, well done. That'll bring you back up in the championship as well after some very inconsistent results, and I'm sure you'll be happy to get a podium this week when last week you could have got one, but the conditions caught you out. So well done for that. Yeah. So Matthias, well, what can I say? You got pole, you got the whole shot, and you completely smoked the field by 21 seconds. How was it for you? Yeah, I mean, great pace. I think every lap you're probably banging in a 34. I don't know what 34s, but you're probably just hitting 34s every lap. So great consistency, and you've extended your championship lead as well. And next week, I believe you might have a chance to win the championship, but I'll have to work that out. But you'll definitely be in range to do it. Yeah. So well done, Matthias, on another win and doing it in absolute style, just smoking the field. And we will see you tomorrow for the main class race at Jerez, where hopefully this time we'll have a bit of a more battles at the front for first place, and next week at I can't remember when next round is. What is it? Yes, it is Catalunya. So we're just going, yeah, just flying over to Barcelona from Andalusia. So hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow for the main class race. Goodbye.